YouTube? D4G here, banging out another video. Today I'm bringing y'all 7 fragrances that help you stand out. Now these fragrances are a little bit different than the ones that you normally see, the Bleu de Chanel's, Dior Sauvages. Not saying that these 7 are 7 that y'all ain't never heard of, but I think these are 7 that deserve a little bit more attention than what they already have been getting. And these are just 7 more fragrances to help you stand out. Let's get it. What up, YouTube? So as you've seen, we talking about 7 fragrances that help you stand out. Now these fragrances are gonna range from cheapies. We got some cheapie designers, and then we just got some designers to throw in there for my people that got a little bit more to spend. But before we get started, you already know, man, gotta give a shout out to all my new subscribers. Welcome. If you're new, over here on this side of YouTube, we talk about FFL, football, fragrance, lifestyle. So if that's something that you're interested in, make sure to check the subscribe button, as well as the bell notification so that you can be updated anytime we drop this content. And to all my OG subscribers out there, salute fam. Hope everything is good with you. 7 fragrances to help you stand out. Starting off with the first one on the list, we're talking about Ferrari Uomo. Bergamot, juniper berries, leather, nutmeg, and some tonka bean is what you're gonna pick up. Very nice. I'm talking about office safe. You want to make a great first impression. This is one of those feel-good fragrances. Now, it's not along the lines of a party going out feel-good fragrance. This is along the lines of that business, indoors, trying to make a great first impression, meetings, stuff to do with work, business, things like that. Like, I hope y'all get it. This is one of those type of fragrances. Now, there's a lot going on in the opening of this one. You got that nutmeg, so it does have a little bit of spice. But then you have some juniper berries that adds a little bit of a sweetness in there as well. Nice leather note as it's working its way through the dry down, but you can pick up small hinges of that leather in the initial opening of this fragrance. With a nice tonka bean in the dry down, this bitch is nice, man. Very nice for the office again. Starting the list off, Ferrari Uomo. Definitely will help you stand out. Now the next fragrance is gonna be a cheapie that you can pick up at the rack stores. Missoni Wave. The Chanel Allure Homme Sport clone. C-note, citruses, lavender, and patchouli. Fam, fresh, almost has like a powdery feel to it, but not overly powdery. It's definitely more citrus and aquatic than anything, but you do get a nice little powdery in the background of it. This fragrance is loud. This fragrance has a lot of depth to it. It's rich. And this was a quite versatile fragrance as well. This one can be used office, business, as well as casual. Now, I would prefer to keep this one more so towards the casual realm, just because of how heavy the projection is when it comes off. You can still find these in the rack stores, but be careful with what you look at, because the prices have went up in these in the rack stores. They were $31 when I bought mine, but lately I've been seeing them for $50. So just be careful when you in there, but if you can find it around that $30 price range, definitely want to pick this one up. Talking about Missoni Wave. Now the next fragrance is going to be a vetiver dominant fragrance. This is going to be one that's very clean, and it does have a lot of versatile situations that you can use it in. John Varvatos XX Artisan. Bergamot, Szechuan pepper, vetiver, cedar, and a little bit of musk is what you're going to pick up in this. Bro, this is nice. Very clean fragrance. So it almost comes off sharp in a way in the initial opening, but it's not an alcohol or synthetic sharpness. It's just a fragrant juice sharpness, if that makes sense. Nice Szechuan pepper and vetiver combination going on up top. It does say that it has some bergamot, but I really don't pick up too much of the bergamot in the initial opening of this. But that cedar and musk, you do pick that up in the background. So it does have like a nice woody, musky type feel in the background of this fragrance. And this is another one that's a man's, like a grown man's type fragrance. This is definitely one that's gonna be for the more mature gentlemen out there. Not saying old, but it's not youthful on the realms of Paco Rabanne fragrances. You're definitely gonna be going on in a serious nature when you're wearing this one. Third fragrance is gonna be John Varvatos XX Artisan. Now, y'all already know Paco Rabanne gotta be in the list somewhere, and this fragrance definitely deserves more love. When I've worn this one a few times, the times that I have, your boy was definitely standing out and feeling good and uplifted at the same time. Phantom by Paco Rabanne. Lavender, lemon zest, smoke, earthy notes, patchouli, and some vanilla is what you pick up in this. This fragrance opens up very citrusy from that lemon zest. It also has another lemon note in the opening as well. But then that lavender adds a smooth creaminess to the fragrance. But it doesn't stop there, because you also got some smoke, which that smoke note in this, that smoke note is beautiful. It almost has a little bit of a similarity to Bad Boy Le Parfum, the cannabis note, but it's not cannabis. You can tell that there's a difference. But as far as how intense that smoke mixed with the lemon zest, I'm telling you, man, that's what's doing it right there. And then once this works its way all the way to the base, you got them earthy notes, some vanilla. You also got some patchouli in the background. I like the way this fragrance transitions. Again, citrus up top, smoke with a little bit of earthy. Hey, this is one that is a banger. And this one is gonna be one of the more better performing fragrances on the list. For me, I get closer towards 10 hours with this one. And this one is definitely gonna be one that's on the list. This is definitely gonna be one of the more higher performing fragrances on this list. But just another one that helps you stand out that definitely needs more love. Phantom by Paco Rabanne. You know, with that one, I think that it's more so of the bottle than it is the actual juice. Because when you smell the juice is lovely. But I notice sometimes people don't like the gimmicky bottles. I get it. Now, I'm sorry I had to back door and do another one. It doesn't get as much love as Privé or Lucky. Don't get it twisted though. You cannot leave Parfum out of there. Tuberose, salt, solar notes, leather, ambergris, and some pine. Come on, fam. You cannot leave this one out of the mix. This one opens up very bright and uplifting. The solar notes is going to be one of the main players that you do get in the opening, but you also get a heavy amount of tuberose as well. And then as it works its way through the dry down, that leather note comes out. You also get some of that pine. The tuberose does stay around as it works with that leather, but that's the part about it that is the dopest. That leather and tuberose combination mixed with the slight afterthought that the solar notes brought from the opening. Fam, this shit is nice. And this is another one of those that has a better performance than some of them up here. This is gonna be up there along with the lines of Phantom. But if you know Paco Rabanne, you know they ain't gonna give you no bullshit when it comes to a performing fragrance. You're gonna smell good, you're gonna have the performance that you want. And you know what the motto is after that. Look good, smell good, feel good. This one right here does it for me, and it helps fit that mood when I'm rocking it out. Gotta have it, man. 1 million Parfum. Now this next one, it will help you stand out, but this one will probably be the most popular one on this list, along with Masoni Wade. Talking about Club de Nuit Intense Milestone. C notes, red fruits, white woods, musk, and a little bit of vetiver. The Millesime Imperial clone from Creed. Very nice. So far, not including the new 4 ones that they have, but I'm just talking about between Milestone, Sillage, Intense Man, not Urban Man. I haven't tried Urban Man Elixir yet. I do plan on getting my hands on that one. That'll probably be the first one out of the 4 that I get. But this one is definitely my favorite out of these 3. You got the C notes mixed with the red fruits up top. So this one is going to be one of those that still good for office type situations, but this is going to be one of those that really does get great attention and is more so along the serious nature of things when it comes to fragrances. Again, this one isn't going to be one that's going to be Paco Rabanne, so it's not going to have that playful, youthful nature, but this is still one that is versatile amongst most ages. Now, I wouldn't go as early to say somebody that's in there like 17, 18, around that age, but around somebody that's 25 and up, I can see them rocking this fragrance with confidence and this being one that'll be able to appeal to the demographic that they're gonna be around. Nice aquatic fruity opening, followed by a woody musk dry down. Hey, this is nice, man. This is nice. I gotta add this one up there. You already know about it. Club de Nuit Intense Milestone. And then last, for me, is gonna be the one that, this one is one of them ones, fam. And I really want this one to get more love and attention from the community than what I've seen. Dunhill Icon Absolute. Black pepper, saffron, black rose, arglewood, and some leather are the notes that you get in this. Very nice, elegant, grown man's fragrance. You got that leather, And now that leather, you're gonna smell throughout the whole fragrance. So don't even try that. You're not getting away from that. But you do get nice spices from that black pepper in the initial opening. And that saffron is a big player throughout this fragrance. This is a fragrance to where if you're big on the darker side of fragrance, because this is a darker leather style fragrance, you will enjoy this one. For me, this is one of those bad boy style fragrances. When I go out and about, I definitely want to either wear this one when I'm with the fellas or if I'm by myself trying to go out there doing some hunting, you know, stuff like that. But probably the most daring fragrance on this list will definitely help you stand out in a lot of situations, especially during the cold. Dunhill Icon Absolute. But that's gonna be the video right there, man. Let me know down in the comment section what y'all think. Let me know what 7 fragrances, or name a couple of fragrances that you think that'll help you stand out from the normal fragrances that we always hear about. You know, this community's growing, so we really want to try to help somebody out that's new, that want to try something a little bit different. So make sure y'all drop them comments down, that way we can help somebody out. But with all that being said, we about to get up out of here. I hope y'all have a great day. I hope y'all have a phenomenal day. Stay on your square, stay on your purpose. Don't let nobody take you off of it. D4G, truly blessed, destined for greatness. We out.